What's going on, everybody? Man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. Like I said, the National Scouting Combine is officially here. It is March 7th through the 11th. Grand Park Event Center, Indianapolis, Indiana. So, as you know, I have been talking to a lot of gentlemen, a lot of athletes building up to this moment. Well, tonight, since we are live, not only on the National Scouting Combine's YouTube page, also their Twitch TV page, I'm going to introduce to you some more of the gentlemen. So let me get my first brother in here, because that's this week we got the offensive line, defensive line, and more importantly, running backs who are here tonight. They'll be performing tomorrow. This gentleman I'm bringing on, Arthur Winfield Chester Jr. Let me go ahead and get him in here. No, Johannes, I said it wrong. I see. I'm already starting off bad tonight, people. It has been that time, but let me go ahead and have him introduce himself to you. Welcome, sir. Appreciate your time. Let people know who you are.
My name is Arthur Waiters Johannes III.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's all right, man.
Offensive or defensive line?
D-line.
D-line.
Nose tackle to be specific.
Nose tackle. Where'd you play?
I played at West Virginia University. I was not a scholarship player, though.
Mountaineers.
Mountaineers.
Okay.
Mountaineers.
Shout out to my boy Frank, who's a Mountaineer as well. Okay.
Shout out Frank, man.
So talk to me, Arthur. Why your love of the game? Where'd it come from?
Love of the game came from growing up around my cousin. Actually, he was a wide receiver. We don't play the same position, but just going to his games as a young kid, just seeing the atmosphere, the energy, the environment that football players produce, that what you bring to the table, the way of expressing yourself is an outlet.
Yes.
You know, people for art, for example, you know, artists, they express their love or whatever it is that they have through art. I express that through the game of football.
Okay, so why nose tackle? Why the defense? Because, you know, I talk to a lot of young men on the high school level, on the college level, and I'll say about 70% of the time, they want to be that guy. Mm-hmm. They either want to be the guy throwing the ball or the guy catching the ball.
Or running the ball, right?
Or running it, but the wide receiver seems to be more prominent. But why D-line? Why nose tackle?
D-line because I like to be aggressive.
Okay.
I like to play in the trenches.
All right.
You know, not many guys can survive through the trenches.
Yes, sir.
I've played years in the trenches, and I'm still playing in those same trenches.
Okay. All right. So my question that I ask everybody here, simply this. You are here for your shot, your opportunity. I get all that.
Yes, sir.
You can't pick which team calls you up, offers you that position.
No.
But if you could, what team would you want to play for? And more importantly, why?
If I could pick any team to play for, I would play for the New York Giants.
Oh, okay.
Yes, G-Men.
Okay. Why?
Reason being, I'm originally from New York, born and raised. You know, so it's nothing like home.
Right.
No matter where you go in the world, where you travel to, how beautiful it is nothing like being home. And if I could go home and put on for my hometown and play for my hometown, more than anything, I would love to do that.
Wow. I would hate that because I actually like you, and I'm an Eagles fan, so I'd have to see
man.
I'd have to see you twice a year.
I like you too, man. It just took a turn right now.
I'd have to see you twice a year, but here's what I will say to you.
Yes, sir.
Out of all the years, that is the one team within our division that I actually respect. The hell with the Cowboys.
Well, and your respect for the Giants is?
Well, because first off, growing up, Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
I could not ignore what that man did each and every game. And then, you know, you had guys like Brandon Jacobs.
Yes.
You had guys like O.C. Umenyiora. You had the great Michael Strahan. Those defenses were defenses that just, when you thought of the Giants, what you thought of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real. And then, of course, I guess the biggest thorn in my side is, I got my running back because I went to Penn State.
Saquon.
You took Saquon from us. But, I mean, he was right there. So, I mean, look, if y'all wouldn't have taken him, I'd have been like, thank you, Jesus. But why? But, no, I feel you, though. I feel you. So, the Giants. But nothing like playing like home.
Nothing
Arthur,
like
man,
that.
I'm excited to see you do your thing tomorrow.
I appreciate you.
Much love, man. Thank you so much. Man. Hey, always. Let people know. Remind them who you are really quick.
Arthur Waiters Johannes III. And if you're not tuning in, you better tune in tomorrow. You're going to know exactly who I am.
NationalScoutingCombine.com. Make sure you check them out.
Thank you again for your time.
Oh, appreciate it. Much love, brother. Thank you. Right. Thank you. So we're going to keep it rolling. I'm not stopping anytime soon. We're going to get another brother in here. right now to keep talking to y'all all night long because this event is going on. These young men are performing tomorrow. They are putting it all on the line tomorrow. Their skill, their athleticism, their camaraderie. Come on, bro. Let's go. Let me get you up in here.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Let the people know, sir, who you are.
My name is Marcel McCoy. I'm from Oak Park, which is in Metro Detroit City, and I play running back.
Running back. Okay. I was just actually, my layover was in Detroit. They got a beautiful airport in there.
Yeah, DDW.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had never been there. First time. I was like, damn, this is nice.
Yeah. It's come a long way.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
when I was younger, we would travel a lot, and it wasn't a bad airport. But,
right.
You see Los Angeles and Dallas and stuff, and they're huge, but Detroit's been coming along.
They're coming along nice. All right, so talk to me about your love of the game.
Man, started playing football when I was in 6th grade. I was a heavier set kid. So starting from there, I've honestly gone from O-line to D-line to tight end to linebacker.
Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Stop for 1 minute. He said O-line, D-line, tight end. But the brother just came in here and said he's a running back. What does that say to y'all? This brother is versatile.
Indeed. Played quarterback in high school.
Okay, go ahead.
And my college offers, I wasn't the best quarterback, but they knew that I was an athlete.
Okay.
So my college offers were as an athlete, and I got to choose what position I wanted to play in college. And I chose running back.
Why? Why running back? Because the running back, let's get real for a minute. You and I both know, sir, the running back position traditionally is only about 3.5, 4 years. You have a very small window to make a name for yourself. And in a position that I would say before Saquon, like there was a pivot, there was a period of time where the running back position wasn't really thought of that much.
Yeah.
They were like a second or third option.
Right.
So now you're coming into this at a good time, in my opinion, because you've got guys like Saquon, like Ezekiel Elliott. You've got the veteran of Adrian Peterson, who a lot of people are striving to be. But knowing what you know, why do you still want to play that position?
To be honest with you, I feel like running back is a good mix of almost every position on the field.
Okay.
You have to know what the defense is doing.
Right.
You have to know where the quarterback is going to be looking first, second, third. You got to block like an O-lineman. You got to be able to catch like a wide receiver, and so on. I just feel like it's a very athletic position, and I feel like I could showcase myself and my ability the best at that position.
Okay. Wow. Interesting way to look at it. So, my question that I'm asking everybody, you are here to showcase your talent as an athlete. As an athlete who has played both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. So your mental capacity is definitely going to be a lot higher than some because you understand how things are done.
Right.
If you could pick which team you could play for, which you know you can, but if you could pick your team, what team would it be and why?
Might be kind of cliche, but since I'm coming from Detroit, I would love to play for the Detroit Lions. I remember Thanksgiving days, waking up to watch them play with the family. The program that they've been trying to build and the players that they've gotten on the team, for instance, Adrian Peterson, as you brought up a little bit earlier, I would love to shadow him and learn everything he knows so I can perfect the game and perfect my craft.
And you know what? I think now's the best time to get in with Detroit. You want to know why? One of the best running back coaches in the NFL, in my humble opinion, is now with the Detroit Lions and Deuce Staley.
Yes.
Any running back who learns under him is only going to make themselves better, and I think would have a longer career based on his knowledge, not only of what he was able to do on the field, but his expertise at the position as the coach currently today, how the game has evolved.
And I agree. I've been able to do my research, and I was well aware of him before he got to Detroit. When they first hired Dan Campbell a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, I was quick to take interest in who he was bringing on staff because, usually when that head coach position changes, they hire their own. And I feel like he's done a great job deciding who is going to be, I don't even want to say underneath him, but working with him to coach and refine, retune the Detroit culture.
That'll be very interesting to see. Hey, do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, sir.
Marcel McCoy, running back, went to Albion College, and I'm here to play.
We will see this young man tomorrow.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
We'll look forward to seeing you. We'll be watching him tomorrow do his thing out there. Your man, Eric Wilson with the Sports Arena. This is going to go on all night long. We're going to bring another gentleman in here. Going to talk to him. I'll be right back in about 30 seconds. National Scouting Combine, Grand Park Event Center. It starts tomorrow. The gentlemen are here tonight, but it goes down tomorrow beginning at 10 a.m. NationalScoutingCombine.com. You folks do not want to miss this. We are going to be live not only on YouTube, but also on Twitch TV. So I got another gentleman in here with me. Sir, if you would please introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Nolan Saracini. From Montana. I went to school at Montana Tech, NAIA school. Great place. Amazing people over there. I play running back, and I graduated from Tech in 2017.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, Nolan. Your love of the game, where'd it come from?
I think it came from my dad. It kind of a weird story. He was born and raised over in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Woo! Shout out to the 215, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I like him already.
But weirdly, he's an Atlanta Falcons fan. So
we all have our crosses in there. It's okay. It's okay.
And so he obviously brought my mom over there too. She's a big Eagles fan, and so is the rest of my family because they're all from Pennsylvania. But yeah, apparently the school he went to just didn't have football. And so he loved the game. He loved playing it, absolutely loved playing it. And he always tells me of this memory of when some of the college guys from Penn State came down, some of the old linemen came down and played with him and a few of his friends. And, you know, he just admired the game. But, you know, it was obviously unfortunate he wasn't, you know, able to play just because of certain circumstances.
Right.
And, you know, for his love of the game, it definitely rubbed off on me. And obviously, you know, as I got into it, you know, just being a part of it was, it's amazing. You know, we all know that.
So why the running back position? Running backs are starting to make a resurgence, if you will. But the average lifespan is really only 3.5, 4 years. Why? What separates you from other running backs?
Yeah, you're right. The lifespan of a running back is pretty short, taking all those hits, definitely for sure. But I think what separates me is one, I'm humble, and you know, I'm a team player. You know, I'm not the guy who's out there saying, "Oh man, you should have gave me that ball." You know, that was a bad read. You should have gave me that ball on that read. You know, I'm not always looking for the ball. Any way I can help the team, I can. And I have this craving for knowledge.
Okay.
I want to know everything behind everything, kind of the why behind everything, because the more I know about anything or everything, the more I understand it, the more I can wrap my head around it, the more I can kind of put it into practice.
Fair enough. I like that answer. I really do. So, Nolan, the question that I'm asking everybody, and thank you, sir, for joining me here. I know you're looking for your shot and your opportunity. Now, the politically correct answer is I just want to go play wherever anyone wants to. But we're going to peel back the layers here, right, Nolan? If you could pick a team, which team would it be and why?
Atlanta Falcons, mostly because it's my dad and my favorite football team as well. But we always had that connection watching the Atlanta Falcons play. Obviously, with our family, we'd fight over the TV, you know, wanting to watch the Eagles or Atlanta play.
Of course.
But I always just remembered, my dad just in awe watching Vic play because he always had his Michael Vick jersey on, and man, he loved that guy. He loved watching him play. And I
So
was
did
like,
Dad switch and get a Philadelphia Eagles Vic jersey when he came to Philly?
he did not.
He didn't?
He did.
I know Mom was happy though.
Yeah.
I know Mom was happy, boy.
He supported him, because he was always a big fan of Michael Vick. I mean, it's kind of hard not to be because
Understandable.
he's such a great player. But yeah, we just always bond over watching these games. And obviously, when I was young, I was like, all right, well, if I'm going to play for any team, my dad's coming to a Falcons game if I get that chance to play for that team.
But Mom's coming to the Eagles game. You play for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's true. I think it'll be, bittersweet because she is a huge Eagles fan. But seeing her son play, living her dreams, and obviously there's nothing that can compare.
Course.
Even football team, your favorite football team, nothing can compare.
You're right, Nolan. Appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow, sir.
Sounds good.
Best of luck to you. Thank you so much. See, that's what I'm talking about, people. We need to get to these stories. These young men have sacrificed so much to get here, to be a part of this moment with the National Scouting Combine. And I think the biggest thing, one of the big takeaways from this, is the simple fact that they know what lay before them. They know that this opportunity is a shot that not many people are getting. And they embrace that and they prepare themselves for that. That's why tomorrow is so great. That's why this whole week is so great, because we get to see athletes. These aren't just, guys who have played one position their whole life. These are young men who have sacrificed and been through the mud and are seeking their opportunity simply to get their shot. They don't care where they want to go. Yeah, I asked that question because you know what? I think it's fair to them that if there's a place that they want to go, then if they get the chance to show their tape to that coach or to that scout or to that organization, then damn it, why aren't they given a shot? That's what I'm talking about. And the National Scouting Combine provides that opportunity. Let me get another young man in here. I had a conversation with him earlier tonight, but we're going to keep it going here. Again, your man Eric Wilson for the Sports Arena on the NS Combine YouTube channel and also Twitch TV. My brother, good evening to you again. Do me a favor. Let the people know who you are.
I'm General McQueen from Mid-American Nazarene University in Olathe, Kansas.
And what position did you play?
I played defensive end and tight end.
Oh, so you play both sides of the ball.
Yes, sir.
So where's your love of football come from?
My love for football has always been there since a young age. I've been playing since I was ever since you could put on pads, I skipped flag. My dad didn't want me to play flag, all that. But I've been playing football since a young age. My whole family played football. I grew up in Texas, born and raised. So, it's kind of in the mix. Football is more of like a religion there and everything like that. So it's always been instilled in me.
It is. Friday Night Lights is probably, if you're a young man in Texas, you either hunt, fish, play football, or do a combination of the three.
For sure.
That's pretty much what it is. So, okay, so you played defensive tackle and you also played tight end.
Yes, sir.
So is the game slower for you because you understand both sides of the ball?
Yeah, a little bit. I kind of understand. Like, I also played tackle in my freshman year of college too. So I kind of know the game like from both sides of the ball. So, like when I look at an offensive lineman, I can look at his knee a lot of times and tell kind of what he's going to do and stuff like that. So it has benefited me over years and everything like that.
All right. Now, when you play the tight end position, are you more of a blocker or are you more like a Kelsey who's coming across the middle and knocking linebackers on their back?
I'm definitely more of a blocker. At my college, they didn't throw me too many routes because I had an ineligible number, so they just put me on as an extra blocker.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So the question that I'm asking everybody is simply this. I know you can't pick which team you want to go to, and the politically correct answer is I just want my shot. But if you could pick a team, what team would you want to play for and why?
Being that I'm in Kansas City and just being around it a lot, I'd probably go for the Chiefs. Not because they're past Super Bowl chance. I know the Bucs got it this year and everything, but just because they got my favorite player is Frank Clark. I love how he plays the game. He's very unique in his styles and everything. He's not undersized, but he's perfect for his position, that being a third down threat and everything. I just love his game and learned a lot from him and Chris Jones and that staff and everything like that.
So let me ask you a question. Speaking of that, how do you think you would fit into a Steve Spagnuolo defense?
I think I think it'd be good. Andy Reid said that let nobody in the 4-5 on his team. So you surely got to be running a 4-5 and stuff like that. But his edge rush right there. I think it'd be a good fit though.
And you think between yourself, Clark, Jones, Breland, and the rest of that crew, you think you would mesh well with everybody in the locker room?
Yes, sir. It'd be a great place, great environment to learn in.
All right. Man, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow handle your business. Do me a favor, please. Remind the people, just so they know who you are.
General McQueen from Mid-American Nazarene University.
We'll see you tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about, man. These young men are here. They know what lay before them, and they're going to do everything for their shot and their opportunity. I'm going to get another young man in here to do some talking. Let me go ahead and get him in here. Good evening, sir. How are you?
How you doing?
Come on, sit down with me, brother. Let's have a conversation.
All righty.
Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Tell the people who you are, sir.
My name is Terence Griffin. I'm from Miami, Florida.
Oh, 305 in the building.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I went to Bethune-Cookman University.
So did you grow up in the muck?
No, sir.
No? Where'd you grow up?
In Liberty City.
Oh, okay. New Jersey.
Yes, sir. I went, no. Miami, Florida, Liberty City.
Okay.
305.
See, I'm thinking, I'm thinking Brick City. My bad.
We straight out to 305.
305 all day. Okay. All right.
All day long.
So, what position?
I play offensive lineman and defensive lineman.
Well, you play both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball.
Which do you like more?
I like, me personally, I like defensive line because I feel like I'm dishing out the hits instead of taking the hits.
Okay.
There's more rules to the game when you're playing offensive line as far as hand placement. Defense, I can get violent. So that's where I like to go.
Okay. So talk to me about your time at Bethune-Cookman. Why defense,
Defense was an experience for me because I feel like a lot of times offensive linemen, they're overshadowed by the skilled players on the side of the ball.
Okay.
Defensive lineman, you got your time to stand out. Because if you make that play before the linebackers can make it, who's looking at the linebackers? If the defensive lineman's always making the play.
There you go.
They don't get a chance.
You're right about that. So as a front line, you prefer to play what, the 4-2-5, the 4-3, 3-4?
I prefer to line up in front of whoever.
Okay.
And disrupt the play.
All right. Fair enough.
3-4, 4-2. It don't matter.
All right. So the question that I'm asking everybody is simply this. You can't pick which team you go to. Okay. You are here for your shot, your opportunity to continue your journey on to the next chapter of your life and create a legacy for yourself. But if you could pick your NFL team, or you could pick any team to go play for, what team would it be and why?
I would honestly have to say whichever team that I can fit into their program most and bring what I have to bring to the game in their locker room and on that field.
I'm not letting you get away with this. I appreciate the answer, and that is the correct answer. Okay. I get it. But there's got to be a team right now.
Now, if I had to choose the team, it would be the NFL Patriots because my cousin plays there, and I would love to play the game with my cousin because I've never had the opportunity to because he plays in Georgia. He's from Georgia, and I'm from Florida.
Right.
So Jacoby Myers is my cousin.
Wow.
I would love to play the game with him, so I think it would have to be the Patriots.
So you'd be able to fill into that Patriot way under Belichick?
I would give Belichick a new way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. Well, Jimmy used to play for the Patriots. You know that, right?
I didn't.
Yes. The CEO of the National Scouting Combine and Beyond Sports Network, Jimmy Kibble, used to play for the New England Patriots. So you might, if you get the opportunity tomorrow, you might want to pick his brain about the Bill Belichick and Patriot way.
Okay.
But the fact that Jacoby Meyer is your cousin does play, I think, a major, gives you an extra feather in your cap. Do me a favor, please, sir. Remind the people who you are.
My name is Terence Griffin from Miami, Florida.
And Liberty City. 305. My man.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited to see you tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Right. I appreciate it. Best of luck to you out there tomorrow. We're going to keep an eye on you, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. As always, I got to pay a couple bills. I'll be back in 30 seconds. What's going on, y'all? Your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. This might be a familiar face to you because before tonight, I had the opportunity to interview this young man. We had a great conversation, but I wanted to bring him back because he spoke so highly about the city of Baltimore and playing for the Baltimore Ravens that I had to bring him back because I got a couple questions.
All right.
That we didn't get a real chance to talk to. But for those who don't know, please remind the people who you are, sir.
Well, my name is Cameron Fitz. I went to Anderson University, and my spot is D-line.
D-line, yes. So, okay, Cameron, the Baltimore Ravens under John Harbaugh now have, arguably, in my opinion, one of the top quarterbacks in the game today. But that defense that we all know and love, from the Terrell Suggs, the Ray Lewises, the Ed Reeds of the world, they need something new. Are you that guy?
I believe I am.
Okay. Why?
Because I bring something to the sport that is a familiar. I bring joy. I bring the love of the sport. I bring the hype for the sport. I bring the passion that will give the defensive line the motivation to continue on, to keep going, to never stop until the final clock is over on a football game.
Okay. Now you are in a division. Let's say, for example, now you are a part of the Ravens team. You are in a position where that division is up for grabs because you have a wily vet in Ben Roethlisberger, but then you got three young guys: Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, and of course the new kid on the block, Joe Burrow. Knowing that division can be taken over by anybody at this stretch, what makes your impact with the Baltimore Ravens so influential? Like if John Harbaugh and his staff called you after watching your film at the Combine and seeing what you did and knowing your love for this team, they were like, Cameron, we want to invite you to training camp. We want to see what you got. If you get to meet John Harbaugh, what you going to tell him?
I will tell him I appreciate the opportunity, and I will not make you regret this. I will give you everything that I have on this open trial and to make you see that I am worthy to be on the team.
Okay. I don't got to ask you which team because you already told me, and I can see it in your heart. I can see it in your eyes more than anything. This brother wants to play for Baltimore on a team that is, like I said, just a few key pieces away from they're continually elevating who they are. So, I mean, it's just to have a young man like Cameron fit into that mold, plus he loves the team so much, I think is going to be something that is going to truly have to be beheld and behold. I'm excited for what you do tomorrow at Grand Park Event Center, sir. Have fun, enjoy yourself, and you know what? Handle your business, man.
And I'd like to thank you for this opportunity for me to speak my mind and to be here.
Oh, anytime, brother. Anytime. Thank you. Cameron Fitz, D-line, Anderson Valley
University.
Anderson Valley University. I knew I was going to remember that. Thank you so much, brother. I'm going to talk to you really soon. Let me get another gentleman up in here, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. They got a love for the game. They got a desire to win. And all they want is their shot. All they want is their opportunity. It's crazy. Listen, I'm doing this for 5 years. I've seen the growth not only of the National Scouting Combine, I've also seen with these young men who come out here each and every year, just to hear them talk, just to be able to experience and to watch them. You know what's funny as I welcome this next gentleman joining me here? You know what's funny about the National Scouting Combine? It evolves, but it's still consistent from first class. You do not want to miss this. Like I said, tomorrow, we are going to be broadcasting live on YouTube, on Twitch TV, Grand Park Event Center, host to the Colts training camp. Tomorrow, defensive line, offensive line, running backs. They're doing their thing tomorrow. So this young man that I got right here, I'm going to let him introduce himself to you.
Hello, my name is Noah Diaz.
I'm from Sunbury High School. I went to college at Emporia State University.
Noah, thank you for joining me here, sir. So you are a defensive lineman?
I'm a running back.
Running back, excuse me. My apologies.
Yeah.
So your love of the game.
Yes.
Where'd it come from?
My love of the game came from just staying out of trouble when I first started playing varsity football in high school. I got my first chance, junior varsity. I was behind 4 players. One player broke his leg. The next player got in trouble with the cops. Next thing I know, my opportunity's up with the fourth team guy. Me and I'm third string. From there, I just never looked back. Ran the ball hard. Became the starting running back, and then my love for the game just grew from there. Saw my mom struggling. I just knew that I wanted to play the game.
That's crazy. It's crazy to think about. There are so many young men out there who don't seize that opportunity, much like this young man did when he knew it was his time. And like he said, he met it and he never looked back. So, running back. Average lifespan is 4 years in the NFL, sir. Why do you want to be a running back?
I like to take a hit. I like to run the ball. I like to celebrate with my team in the end zone. I like to be the reason that the offense is successful. I like to get my. It's just something I always did. I also play linebacker, but running back is just home to me, and I keep my body healthy enough so I can play longer than 4 years.
Okay, so are you a north and south or east and west running back?
North and south running back. I like to fall forward.
Okay. All right. Don't see too many of them. Most of these scat back boys like good to go out here, out there. This man wants to go straight down the middle. So let me ask you the question that I'm asking everybody. I understand you can't pick your team. I get that. You're here for your shot. You're here for your opportunity. You are here to showcase why you are the best running back at the National Scouting Combine. But if you could pick your team, which team would it be and why?
First off, I'm just going to say I'll be honored to play for any team, but if I were to pick a team, it'll be the Baltimore Ravens. I just always love how they ran the ball. I know they give love to their running backs.
So they do. They do.
That's the reason why I pick Baltimore.
Mark Ingram, Gus the Bus. Okay. All right. Well, I'm excited to see you tomorrow, sir, perform at the National Scouting Combine. Please remind the people who you are.
My name is Noah Diaz.
Noah Diaz, running back.
Running back.
What college?
Emporia State.
Emporia State. All right. Sir, thank you very much for your time.
Sir.
I will definitely see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Stay blessed. Unbelievable. National Scouting Combine. These young men are here. They get one shot, one opportunity, and they're definitely going to take advantage of it. I'm going to get another gentleman in here in just a moment because we're going to keep going. Like I said, the next 4 days, you do not want to miss this. National Scouting Combine, hosted at the Grand Park Event Center. You know what? I got to pay a couple bills. I'll be right back.
Generations Physical Therapy has been the Tri-State's leader in physical therapy services for over 20 years. And now we have a convenient location right in the heart of the capital city of Charleston, just off I-64. With convenient parking and flexible hours, your access to physical therapy is second to none. Plus, Snap Fitness is also in sight with 2 floors of gym equipment and sports enhancement training through A-Game Sports Performance. So whether you're needing hands-on physical therapy or looking to get results in our gym, our family's ready to help yours. Generations Physical Therapy and Snap Fitness. Multiple services, multiple locations. Experience you can count on.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your man, Eric Wilson, for the Sports Arena here on NS Combine YouTube page and Twitch TV. So I got another gentleman here that I'm introducing you to. Sir, please let the people know who you are.
My name is Carrie Reynolds. I play for College of DuPage, and I play offensive line.
Offensive line. All right,
So,
Carrie. So where did your love of the game come from?
Larry Allen.
Hmm.
He's an offensive guard for Dallas Cowboys. He used to play, and I just loved how he played, and that's where I get my motivation from.
Okay. So why the offensive line?
I tried to play defense, but it wasn't really too hot for me. And then my senior coach, he said try offensive line, and I fell in love with it ever since. Holding up the defensive line, giving the quarterback time to make a right decision and make good plays.
All right. So line me up here. Where are you at as part of the front five? You the center, left guard, right tackle? Where are you?
I'm a mix, so I'm a center and a right guard.
Okay. All right. So question that I'm asking everybody, Carrie, is very simply this. You can't pick which team you can go to.
Right.
But if you could, which team would you go play for? And more importantly, why?
I had to go with my hometown, Chicago Bears, just because it's close to my mom, and my mom couldn't make it here tonight because she's dealing with cancer, and it's hard for me because she loves me and she's been to my farthest games, and it will really be a sight to see for her and for me to see just her emotion, and it's bigger than the game. I'm doing it for my dad too because he passed away from cancer too, so.
We're gonna kick cancer's ass. I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I can't stand it. But I gotta ask you about the ring, man. What is this?
It's at College of DuPage. We won our bowl game champions against Itasca 2019. It was 14-0.
Shut them out.
Yes, sir.
Shut them out.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Well, please, Carrie, remind the people who you are because I want to make sure they get a chance to see you do your thing tomorrow when we go over to the Grand Park Event Center. But please remind everybody who you are, sir.
I'm Carrie Reynolds. I play at College of DuPage, and I'm an offensive lineman.
My brother, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chicago is my favorite city, so if you become a Bear,
yes, sir.
You got a fan in me. I'm gonna come see you because I love them. Man, thank you so much. Oh, the stories that you hear about these young men who are here not just for themselves. You know what I mean? They are here because they have a dream and a shot, but more importantly, there's more for them at stake. They know they got to take care of people. They know they want to give back to their communities. They know that they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. That is the opportunity that the National Scouting Combine provides to these young men. Let me get my next gentleman in here. I know he's set and ready to go to come holler at me. We're going to talk. Let's see what he does. He looks like a cornerback safety, but I think he might be a running back. Let me go ahead and get this brother in here really quick. Come on in, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Please tell the people who you are.
My name is Jordan Shippey. I'm from Gaffney, South Carolina, and I played at Tulsa University in Tennessee.
Okay. And was I right, running back?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, where'd your love of the game come from?
My brother, my older brother. I saw him play football when I was younger, and I saw how talented he was, and he's my role model, my father figure. So, I just wanted to be like him.
Wow. So why? Now, did your brother play running back as well?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so you just want to keep the family of running backs going.
Got his number and everything.
You know the running backs only play about 4 years in the NFL. You know that, right?
Yes,
I mean, let's.
Yes, sir. But y'all connected me with a nice lady out there that could say she could help extend. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Keep a lifeline in the NFL.
All right.
Football career. So
I know. Listen. I love the running back position. I mean, listen. I'm from Philly, so
yes,
I grew up watching great running backs. I did.
Yes, sir.
So, but I just know the longevity.
Mm-hmm.
So when I hear running backs, I love them, but then because y'all got a soft spot in my heart. Because if I could have played, that would have been my position,
yes, sir.
No doubt. I'm 6 foot 220. All right, I'd have been a running back all day long. But I also know that you put a lot of tread in your tires, man. You do. And I just wish there was, the standouts, let me just ask you, do you think you could be the next Adrian Peterson?
Not necessarily Adrian Peterson.
Okay. All right. Let me say not the next Adrian Peterson, because I don't ever want anybody to be the next. I want them to be the first.
Yes, sir.
But do you think you could last in the league doing what he did for as long as he's been doing it?
Oh, yes, sir. Because it's, I feel like, just like you say, as it's a physical game, but also mental. You got to know when to take hits, and when to just let it go.
So, okay, running back. You north, south, east, and west.
Oh, vertical.
Well, you
Gotta
straight.
get vertical.
North and south. Okay.
But I'm coming with a little east and west too.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So let me ask you the question that I've been asking everybody. You can't pick which team you could go to. But if you could pick a team to go play for, which team would it be and why?
That's a trick question right there. I play for any team.
I know, but
I play for any team.
Okay.
If I had to pick, I would pick New England Patriots.
Why New England?
Because my favorite player ever is Tom Brady. Just like everybody else. But my thing is though, with Tom Brady, he came in as a person who got viewed as not gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he had determination.
Okay.
Right. So I always been undersized, underviewed, but I always had a determination. I'm gonna be better than the next person. Like if running back outwork me, or he does better than me, my next workout I'm thinking about him, so I can be better than him.
Okay.
So just my determination.
I'm excited to see what you do. Please remind the people who you are, sir.
My name is Jordan Shipping from Gaffney, South Carolina. My name is Jordan Shipping from Gaffney, South Carolina, and played at Tulsa University in Tennessee.
I'm excited to see you, man. Best of luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
Hey, always.
Thank you.
I'm paying attention to this brother tomorrow. I'm gonna see what he does on that 40 time. Plus, he looked agile, so I think on them 3-cone drill, he gonna be all right.
Sir.
We're gonna see what happens. Hey, right. I'll talk to you tomorrow, sir.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Woo! Man, these brothers in here are real. They're genuine, they're legit. And like I said, they're just here for their shot, their opportunity. National Scouting Combine does just that. Opens the doors. And I know a lot of these guys, let's keep it 100, y'all. They might play at the NFL level. They might play at the CFL level. I don't know. But here's what I do know. They want their shot. They want their opportunity. Let me get another brother in here and talk to him real quick for a minute. I'm going to guess he looks like a defensive lineman. Maybe, I don't know. But would you please introduce yourself to the people, sir?
Hi, my name is Jayvon Wilson. I'm from Florida, Lake Wells, Florida to be exact, Warner University, and I'm actually a running back.
Really?
Really.
Okay. Another running back we got in the building. All right. So, wait, Lake Wales, you around the corner from me. I'm down in the Tampa area, so okay.
Yeah.
All right, Warner University. So, where did your love of the game come from, sir?
It's a little bit crazy for me because none of my family members ever played football. I probably had like one uncle that probably played a little bit in high school, but other than that, the love of football, I guess, just came from watching it. Like my favorite team is New Orleans Saints, and I'm all the way in Florida. So,
well, listen, my favorite team is Philadelphia, and I live in Florida. So I understand that part of it.
Mm-hmm. So just basically looking on TV, like, wow, I want to do that. Oh, I got football. Well, this is what I want to be, and ever since then, it's just like that is my drive. That's my passion.
Okay. So why the running back position?
Why the running back position?
Yes.
Well, most of my years, that's kind of where they put me. It was just like, oh, okay, well, you could be running back. And of course, I played defense too. You could be running back and linebacker. So all the way up until high school, I played running back and linebacker. In college is where I kind of had to choose. And what made me choose running back over linebacker was the feeling of touchdowns. It's just something about running, doing your best you can, and then scoring, and everybody getting excited and all that. That's what really made me become a running back.
All right. So as a running back, are you more of an east-west scat back or a north and south straight down the hole?
A lot would say, especially in high school, it was just north and south. Like,
okay. All right.
In high school, they've never even thrown a pass to the running backs at my high school. But I got to say, more of college now. Now I'm just more of an over-round.
Okay.
Yeah, I love to, get down in the hole and run some people over, but it's also fun to hit the sideline and make somebody miss and keep it moving.
All right. So the question that I'm asking everybody, and thank you so much for joining me, sir, is simply this. You can't pick which team you can go to? And I know the politically correct answer. I want my shot. I want my opportunity. I don't want to hear that. I want to know what team in the NFL right now you want calling your phone.
You know what? I want the Jaguars to call my phone.
Jacksonville.
Yes.
Go play with Sunshine and Urban Meyer.
And it's crazy because if you ask me something about the team, I probably would know nothing about it. But also, it's just, being a Florida thing. And in my heart, I just feel like that's the easiest for, all of my family that's in Florida to come see me and just make it easier on them. So also, it's not just about me when I go. So,
right. I understand. Mm-hmm. Make sure you and I connect. I might have an individual who might be able to at least get your tape in the right hands.
All right.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor, my brother. Please remind the people who you are.
I'm Jayvon Wilson, Lake Wells, Florida, Warner University. Thanks for having me.
We're going to check him out tomorrow. It's my third cousin, Jayvon Wilson. We're going to be all right. Man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. I'm going to keep the show going. I got another gentleman coming in here in just a moment. But again, man, this is beautiful. So, all right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Where do you want me?
Right here. Please come sit. Join me. Please remind the people, to those who don't know you, would you please introduce yourself to the people?
How's it going, everybody? My name is Eric Orlandy. Out of Cincinnati, Ohio, from Cleveland originally, born and bred.
Okay.
But yeah, here to, hopefully put myself out there the best way I know how.
So, what position?
I'm going for defensive line.
Okay.
So I'm actually a rugby player by nature.
All right.
And by trade. Plenty of physicality and tackling, lots of conditioning. I fancy myself a physical individual.
Sure.
But I wouldn't be, upset or shy away from the opportunity to play offensive line either.
Wow. All right. So where's your love of the game come from? Whether it be rugby or football, where did your love come from?
My love, I'll call it for sport.
Okay.
Came from my father. From the time I could walk, he was, holding me up to dunk a basketball, doing all the things that, really instill that love for sports and game and competition from a young age. And I think that what I grew up loving the competition of things like basketball and volleyball, it evolved when I started playing rugby because it added a physical element that wasn't like any other sport that I had played. And that's why I think that the next logical step for me was football, just because, when there's something that you love and there's a platform for you to elevate your game,
mm-hmm.
That's where I wanted to be. That's where I wanted to go. That's why I decided to come here and really attack football as a
so I love that. And it spawns so many other questions. Let me pick your brain for a minute because I've watched some rugby. I grew up on football.
Okay.
So and there's a guy right now on my team, Philadelphia, Alex Singleton, who has come over from that world.
Yes.
And I've actually tried to watch some rugby matches because I know when y'all talk about the physicality of it all, I'm like, hold up, there's no pads. Like these brothers are just going at it.
Yes. Yes.
Like no helmets, no pads. Let's just get it on. And now you're coming in and you're adding on 20, 25 pounds of additional weight to yourself. How are you, like, what's your physical workout look like transitioning from rugby to football?
So I think that the number one biggest thing, obviously conditioning is going to be huge for both sports.
Right.
There's no time and nothing I'm going to take away from football in that regard. But when there might be sprints and different position-specific things for football that are going to happen for conditioning. When we are conditioning for rugby, it is full soccer field, size field, sprints down, sprints back. It is a lot of conditioning. It's a lot more making sure that you can last 80 minutes of nonstop action, which is how long a game takes, 2 40-minute halves. For football, adding that additional gear, the one benefit is having that time for rest between plays. Obviously, you're running off the sideline. You're picking up plays from the sideline. You're doing things. You're communicating with your team. There's still that conditioning aspect that comes into it. But at the same time, even with 20, 30 pounds of gear,
right,
I believe that, with how I've trained for rugby, I don't think that it'll be a huge transition based on the amount of time that I kind of get to just go, okay, where typically I might be getting hit hitting somebody and then going, "Where's the ball? I got to start running again."
Okay. I learn stuff every day, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so my question that I'm asking everybody, and thank you so much for joining me, is this. You can't pick which NFL team you could go to. And I know the politically correct answer, and I don't want to hear it. If you could pick your team, which team would it be and why?
Which team would it be and why? Oh, I mean, at the end of the day, being from Cleveland, I know the history, they have finally turned it around. I would love to be a part of that process of turning that team around, as I've watched them for so many years, have ups, downs, and finally find a core group of guys who appear to be getting the job done. And then, the other thing is that I really love the history of that team. I think that there's a lack of understanding in the league right now where, some of that history might get lost just because they haven't won a Super Bowl doesn't mean that the 60s weren't some of the most impactful times in football, and the Browns weren't world beaters then. And then, just trying to bring that sense of pride, that sense of purpose to the game. I know I'll do it anywhere, but if I walked out on First Energy Stadium's field, I think I'd get some tingles and some goosebumps.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Do me a favor, please, sir. Remind the people who you are.
Eric Orlandy, playing rugby, hopefully going for a defensive lineman out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
We're going to see him tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, along with the rest at the Grand Park Events Center, Colts Training Camp, NationalScoutingCombine.com. Do not forget, tomorrow we go live at 10 a.m. on YouTube Live and Twitch TV, broadcasting what all these athletes are doing. See, like I said, it's not just football. We got them from all walks of life. And again, I think the biggest piece for me is very simply this. They know that their shot is out there, and they are willing to do what it takes to get it. Thank you so much, Eric.
I appreciate it.
I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, sir.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank you. Your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. Hey, folks, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena here on the YouTube channel of the National Scouting Combine and Twitch TV. We are live. National Scouting Combine is going on 2021. Starts tonight. Athletes are already in the building. As you can see, I got another gentleman here joining me. Please, sir, introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, everybody. I'm Josh Dauster, to Charlotte, North Carolina.
What position?
I'm a running back, true halfback, being completely honest.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So where did your love of the game come from, Josh?
It came at a very young age. I was probably about 6 or 7, and I remember driving by seeing a middle school team playing. And I'll never forget, I drove by, seen it, told my mom, I was like, that's the sport I want to do. Had been trying a couple other ones, and right there, man, when I first season on the field, ever since, nonstop.
So we know sometimes moms are protective of their little boys.
Yep.
Was she receptive to it, or did she kind of fight you a little bit on it and maybe wanted you to do other sports that you were already involved in?
No, they definitely, like, once I started something, I had to finish it.
Okay.
Was the mindset. So I started. My dad, once I started it, is if you did it, then you were going to finish. You were a part of that team.
Fair
so
enough.
I did it, and I don't think she realized it was going to go to this level anyways. Whenever I started, it was just a kid. Okay, he wants to play football. We'll see.
Right.
And then it grew into this. So,
So why the running back position?
Really, it just kind of came natural. I didn't pick it as much as, the coaches put me there. I started off, I think pretty much everybody starts on offensive line as a kid. Started there, and went from there to playing fullback and like fullback, running back, mixed positions. And it just came easy to me, or I guess natural. Did that and defense and just pretty much anything to be on the field. I just wanted to be out there.
Wow. All right. So being from North Carolina, I got to just naturally just assume that you either are a Panthers fan or have become a Panthers fan. So the question that I'm asking everybody is, since you can't pick your team, are the Panthers the team that you would want calling your phone and giving you a shot?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Why?
I dreamed of that since I was a kid.
Okay.
We used to go to games, every now and then. And I can remember sitting in Bank of America Stadium and, tapping my dad on the shoulder the whole time. Like, how cool would it be if one day I was playing out here, talking about it with friends, grew up watching all the players coming up through like my childhood, like start with Stephen Davis being one of the first running backs I remember. Then my one of my main favorites is D'Angelo Williams.
Okay.
I always liked him. So watching them over the years and trying to mimic all the stuff they did, and then get an opportunity to go out there and play in the same stadium as the one I watched with friends and family all the time, would be a dream come true.
All right. Josh, I'm excited, man. Please remind the people who you are so we know who to look for tomorrow.
Josh Dauster from Charlotte, North Carolina, running back.
All right. Sir, thank you so much for your time.
I
look forward to seeing you tomorrow, man. Best of luck to you. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it.
No worries. Your man, Eric Wilson here, Sports Arena. We're going to keep it going, and we'll get another gentleman in here in just a moment. But, yes, I'm excited to see what Josh does tomorrow at the Grand Park Event Center for, National Scouting Combine 2021. Let me pay some bills here really quick, everybody. I'll be back in 30 seconds, maybe a little longer. National Scouting Combine, March 7th to the 11th, Grand Park Event Center. Make sure you check out the nationalscoutingcombine.com. We will be live tomorrow, breaking stuff down, talking about the players. One of them I have with me right here, your man Eric Wilson for the Sports Arena. Sir, if you would do me the honor, please, and introduce yourself to the people.
How you doing today? My name is Kevin Wedge. I'm from Southern Virginia. I play running back. Looking forward to get out there.
I got a lot of running backs talking here tonight. So where's your love of the game come from, sir?
Just seeing my mother, she played several sports while in high school. At a time when she was younger, she had an opportunity to go to college, but she didn't take the opportunity to make sure her parents was well. So I'm just taking that athletic ability that she just passed down to me and trying to take it to the highest level, trying to take care of her, man.
All right. So why the running back position?
Running back position is just the love of making runs, but at the same time hitting someone. Bringing that endurance to a team is just something I love. When the team is looking for just a playmaker, I feel like the running back is somebody that has the ability to do everything on the field. You can pass, you can run, you can block, catch, everything. So,
all right. So,
that's just.
Are you more of a north-south guy or an east-west?
North-south. I got to get straight there. I'm the type of person. Home runs happen, but I'm big on 5 yards is half of a first, and that's huge for a team. That sets you up for a better position where you can make any decision you want to on for third down, 3rd and 5. So you're looking at a passing situation, shorter yardage, a running situation. So I'm just huge on North and South because wasting my time going East and West is causing more problems.
All right. All right. Fair enough. So let me ask you my last question that I ask everybody's question.
Okay.
You can't pick which team you go to, but if you could pick a team that you want to be calling your phone after they see your tape, after they see what you do with the National Scouting Combine, and they say, you know what, we want him. What team would you want on the other end of that phone?
For all 32 teams, it don't matter, or the case may be, it could be anybody. I'm willing to make any team better the possible way I can. That's contributing. They could even be special teams. You know, like I'm just here to make the team better any way I can. So any team that makes that call, I make sure that it's the right one. So I'm just here to make the best opportunity.
I'm not gonna let you get away with that one. Not gonna do it.
Okay.
There's a team out there.
Yeah.
It might be in the back of your mind, but you know what? If you don't ever go for your shot, much like what you're doing tomorrow, you would never get to that point.
I feel you.
So don't settle. Give me that team, man. Come on. What team?
Hey, Washington football team, y'all listen to this, man. Bring me home.
There you go.
Make them plays for
Ron Rivera, this your next boy right here. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
I would listen, even though they're in my division, because I'm a Philly guy.
Okay.
I respect the hell out of Ron Rivera and what he did.
I do too.
So that's why I'm saying to you, I know there's a team. Anybody ask me, Eric, what's the Eagles? No, don't. Washington.
Yes, sir.
This the man right here. Remind him who you are. Go ahead. Right there. Tell Ron Rivera who you are.
Your next guy, man. Just look out for me. And I'm ready to make that man happen. You know, just make everything.
I appreciate you, brother.
That's your time.
Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
We're going to see this brother tomorrow at the National Scouting Combine in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Grand Park Event Center. Brother, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and get another gentleman up in here in just a moment. People are chiming in as always. People, this might be someone you know, my friend. Someone saying good luck. Hey, Naya, I don't know who it is, but
I appreciate it.
Might be a fan of yours.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Appreciate your time.
No worries, sir. Thank you so much. See, that's what I mean. I know there's a team. They can't tell me that. I know there's a team. In the back of their mind, they got something. And I'm going to get it from them. So let me get another gentleman up in here. We're going to have this conversation. Hello, sir. I'm doing well. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Please introduce yourself to the people.
My name's Joshua Jogo. I'm out of Massachusetts with the Framingham State.
And what position?
Defensive end.
Defensive end. Okay. So, sir, where'd your love of the game come from?
I've been playing since I was 5 years old. Started from Pop Warner. Grew up in a small town. Came from a football family, and it's always been a love of mine.
Okay. So, why defensive end?
I would say my get off, my pursuit to the ball, just my ball awareness in general. I just love running around on the field, seeing what I can do for the defense, all that kind of stuff.
So he's a technical guy. He understands routes. He understands watching people and what they do to be able to anticipate what their next move might be so he can capitalize on it. I like that. So the question that I'm asking everybody, sir, is simply this. You can't pick which team you go to. If you could pick a team, and I don't want the politically correct answer.
Right.
If you could pick a team, which team would it be and why?
Well, I'm from Mass. I would definitely love to be picked by the New England Patriots. You always see them drafting the underdogs, the players that came from the lower divisions and making an impact on their team and winning some ball games.
Wow. Okay. Belichick, Josh McDaniels, both Belichicks, father and son. Might be a guy you want to take a look at. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Do me a favor. Remind everybody who you are, sir.
My name is Joshua Jogo. Coming out from Massachusetts. Went to Framingham State University.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk to you soon.
Absolutely.
I look forward to seeing this man tomorrow. I think he's going to be something special and somebody that people are going to need to pay attention to, especially being in that Mass area. And like he said, Bill Belichick, what does he do? He brings in guys that you may not know, and he makes them household names. Let me get another young man in here. This brother, he got a baseball cap on and a basketball shirt on. I mean, you know it's a football thing, right? Okay. Yeah. I'm just checking. I'm like, my man, he does it all. Look, he basketball, baseball, football. He an athlete. Sir, please remind people tell people who you are.
I'm Trey Coleman, Paducah Tillman out of Kentucky.
In what position?
Running back.
Running back. All right. So, sir, where'd your love of the game come from?
Man, just really being able to be physical. This is a sport that I could go out when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, be able to hit somebody without getting in trouble. You know what I mean? So I was always a physical type guy. So mom was like, "Yeah, man, we finna get you in football." So, you know what I'm saying? I had a little anger issues back then, but football kind of melted me out. You know what I mean? So,
All right. And it's that band of brotherhood. You get around a bunch of guys who have
Yeah.
that same kind of mentality like you, like we're gonna go out there and do what it takes to win. So
Yes, sir.
why the running back position though?
I was actually switched over to running back in junior college.
Okay. So what'd you play before?
I was
junior?
linebacker.
Linebacker. All right.
So running back, linebacker kind of difference each other in different kind of ways, but kind of familiar. But just being a running back, I like being physical. You know what I'm saying? Delivering the first blow. Just being physical, really.
All right. So north, south, or east and west?
North, south.
North, south.
One cut and I'm good enough field.
That's it.
One cut.
That's all it takes?
Yes, all I need.
Okay.
Not a lot of dancing, none of that. Physical but shifty a little bit. Not too much.
He said straight on. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's gonna take what? Like, hey, all he needs is one cut. That's it.
One cut in the upfield. I was taught that from as soon as I got in the backfield.
All right.
Because they always see me as a bigger back. So they like, you don't be doing all that dancing. You know what I mean? Get one cut. That'll be enough.
Going to the house.
Yeah.
All right. So question that I'm asking everybody, and thank you so much for joining me, sir. You can't pick which team you go to, but if you could pick a team, and don't give me the politically correct answer.
I got you. Tennessee Titans.
Why? Oh, you want to go behind King Henry?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I'm a Bama fan too, though.
Okay.
From all the way from Eddie Lacy, Trent Richardson, all of them. So I've always been a Bama fan. And then for being a Tennessee Titan fan, my uncle, he took me probably, I was 6 years old. That was my first team I ever went and watched. And I've never watched another team live in person. Tennessee Titans always been the team I went and seen and watched in person.
Wow.
So
you are the first gentleman that I've talked to in probably about 2 years that has been, I want to go play for the Titans.
The Titans. And they right down the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor, please. Remind the people who you are.
Trey Coleman, Paducah Tillman out of Kentucky, running back.
Trey. Much love, brother.
Thank you.
This is an athlete right here, ladies and gentlemen. You see, he wear it on his sleeve.
Yes, sir.
He a physical dude.
Yes, sir.
He ain't afraid to get down and dirty. And like he said, one cut, he gone.
We get no field.
That's
yes,
it.
Sir.
Brother, I'm going to see you tomorrow, man.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate that. That's going to be his new nickname. One cut. That's it. Cut the check. We moving on. Let's go. He taking it to the house. 6 points. Let's get it done. That's what I'm talking about. National Scouting Combine, man. You see everybody, man. How are you, sir?
How you doing?
Come on in, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name is George Rios. I went to Texas A&M Kingsville, and I play a few multiple positions.
Okay. Got an athlete here, ladies and gentlemen. Athlete.
Utility player, I play fullback.
Okay.
But I'm also trying to show that I can do running back.
Okay.
Because fullback's a changing position.
Yes.
Recently. And then I also play linebacker. And then I also long snap.
Do you know Trey who just left out of here?
No,
because Trey did linebacker and running back too. So I'm like, wait, did they just line y'all up perfectly like that for me?
Maybe we planned it out.
Y'all might have. Okay, so let me ask you this question. Where did your love of the game come from?
It goes back to when I was about 4 years old. Mike Allstott. And I know you're excited because I know you're a big Buccaneers fan.
No, I live in Tampa.
You're not a Buccaneers fan?
I'm a football fan. But I grew up in Philly, so I'm an Eagles guy.
Oh, okay.
But I respect the Bucs, especially because I've lived there for, 15, 20 years. And because, I'd like to be a part of the organization in some way. But A-Train, listen, I saw him live.
Oh, you're blessed. You got to see that big man go hard.
I did. I did go see A-Train hard. So, I mean, I was down there back in 2001, 2002 when they did win their first Super Bowl. And just the excitement, I think, of watching him on the field. Like you said, that fullback position is something that has truly been missed over the last couple of years in the NFL. So I'm glad to see that young men such as yourself are trying to, bring that back and incorporate it into the game, because I think it's a necessary piece of it.
I think it's a great position, and it's changing. And, a lot of teams use tight ends now.
Right.
I would like to help. Like, don't get me wrong. Hey, tight ends can do it, but there's some players that are just built for it, and that's how I feel about myself. And it's something that I would love to show that it doesn't need to die. It just needs to evolve.
Okay, fair enough. I like that. So, Question that I'm asking everybody is, you can't pick which team you go to in the NFL, but if you got your shot and you could go to any team, which team would you go to and why?
To be honest, I would probably love to go to the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh, okay. So let's see. Now we got Kyler Murray, the living legend, the number one wide receiver in the league today in DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, I said it, and I'll continually say it. Christian Kirk. They just picked up J.J. Watt, and they got Patrick Peterson. And now we're going to add this young man to the mix. So talk to me about the impact you would make if that opportunity came to fruition.
Well, okay, you got Kyle Murray, who's just incredible, let's be honest. And that offense is growing. It's getting better. I mean, you saw this year. This year they had a huge impact. And I think next year they're going to take that one step. And what I would love to bring is, like I said, fullback. I want to evolve it. And I want to be a fullback, but a faster fullback.
Okay.
More of a sneaky fullback. And I would love to help and, bring a pistol system, anything they would like to do. Or, hey, I guarantee you if I'm blocking for Kyle Murray or I'm blocking for the running back, depending on how the system's running, they're going to be averaging 4 yards every time I'm in the game.
Wow.
I'm set on that.
Okay. That's a tall order. You realize that when that happens, because I don't like saying if. When that happens,
get into existence.
They're gonna hold you to that.
Hold me to it.
They're gonna hold you accountable.
I believe I can get that job done.
My brother got some confidence. Please remind the people who you are, sir.
My name's George Rios, and hey, I'm excited to play. This is what I love to do.
George, look forward to seeing you tomorrow, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. He said if he plays for Arizona, they getting 4 yards with him on the field every day. That's what he said. He said 4 yards. Hold his feet to the fire. Wow. Woo! These brothers it's amazing. The conviction, the heart, the determination that they have, it's just something to behold. Let me get another brother in here. Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty good.
Please introduce yourself to the people.
Take my mask off?
Keep it on. For social distancing, we too close.
My name is Isaiah Banks. I play running back. I'm just very happy to be here.
Isaiah, where'd you play?
I played semi-pro. So.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir.
All right. So talk to me about your love of the game, sir.
I've been playing since I was 13 years old.
Okay.
And I love it because I like to hit. It's fun,
But do running backs really hit, though? I mean, y'all might bust through a couple holes and, running backs ain't stiff arm people. Okay, yes, Derrick Henry did do it to Josh Norman, but I'm just saying, running backs don't do a lot of hitting. They do a lot of, sidestepping, cutting, juking, cut on dime. Shout out to my man, Marcel McCoy. But I'm just,
I like to hit, if I'm told to block, I'm going to block.
Okay.
That's the one thing about me. I think that's what separates me from a lot of backs is that if I'm told to block, I'm going to block.
All right.
And since this is like a passing league now, and the game is starting to be more of a passing game, if I'm told I'm going to do it, I'm going to get
it. So why that position, though? Because you like to hit. Why not be a defensive guy? You can hit all day.
Funny thing, they said that I played defense before I started playing running back. So I guess that's kind of where that comes from. But other than that, I picked running back because I always told you initiate the hit first, not you take the hit. So it's way better if you initiate it than me.
I like that.
Yeah.
Initiate instead. Okay. I like that. All right. So let me ask you the question that I'm asking everybody, and thank you so much for joining me here tonight. You can't pick your team. The politically correct answer is I want to play for anybody. I get that. Let's peel it back a little bit more. If you could pick your team that you could play for in the NFL, what team would it be and why?
Oh, man, my dad's going to hate me for this, but the Green Bay Packers.
Is your dad a Chicago guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from Chicago. So
you from Chicago, but you going to go play for the enemy?
Yeah.
Ooh. You ain't going to be invited to the cookout. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You ain't going to be invited. You go, So, all right. So, why the Packers? They already got Aaron Jones.
It's just the running game. The offensive line is great. Being with Aaron Rodgers would be,
or Jordan Love.
Who wouldn't want to play for A-Rod?
Well, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But, you might get disowned from the family.
Oh, man. Hey, well, I'm the one that's going to have to dish out the money, so they have to like me somewhere.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, do me a favor. Remind the people who you are.
Name's Isaiah Banks. I play running back, and thanks for having me here, bro.
Hey, no worries, man. I'm excited to see what you do tomorrow, man. Best of luck to you. Appreciate you. We're going to check this young brother out tomorrow. Woo! He said, my dad ain't going to like me, but I'm going to go play for the Packers. Well, woo! All right, go ahead. Do your thing, man. I'm excited to see what this brother does. Running backs. Running backs. We got offensive, defensive line, and running backs performing tomorrow at the National Scouting Combine. Your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. Ooh, this is going to be such a day tomorrow. I think I got one or two more gentlemen coming in here to talk to me real quick. Let's pay some bills real quick first. National Scouting Combine, ladies and gentlemen, going down at the Grand Park Event Center tomorrow. Offensive line, defensive line, running backs. NationalScoutingCombine.com. Make sure you tune in beginning at 10 a.m. tomorrow. We are going to be live on the NS Combine YouTube channel and Twitch TV. So the young man that I have here with me, sir, if you would please introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Davion Stigler Haynes.
And what position do you play, Dave?
I play offensive guard.
Offensive guard. What school?
I played for Urban Prep Academies in Chicago High School. I played for Robert Morris University in Chicago, and then I played semi-pro for the Illinois Cowboys in Chicago.
Okay. So where did your love of the game come from, sir?
The love of the game came from family members. Growing up watching them play football and seeing how good they were and how good I could become. It was always a passion of me. And I just loved, this might sound weird, but I just loved playing football because I get to play football and hit people and not get in trouble.
There's nothing wrong with that, trust me. There's nothing wrong with that.
And being an offensive lineman, it's just something about it. I get to manhandle somebody else with my will.
All right. So why the offensive line?
Offensive line is it's an amazing position. It's something you really can't explain. A lot of people, you really can't explain why you want to be an offensive line. It's just something that you have in you.
Well, I mean, I can kind of see that. I mean, listen, you as a man, we are taught to protect. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so being that first line of defense, you are protecting the weapons on the team, from the quarterback to the wide receiver to the running back. You are giving them the opportunity to be open. You are giving them the opportunity to do what they do by protecting your quarterback. So I get it. I'm just always curious as to what makes an individual choose their position, whether it was something that they learned growing up, whether they transitioned to a different position, or if it was just that the first time they got there, they were like, this is where I belong.
Another thing is, I'm an only child, so I don't have any brothers or sisters.
Okay.
And I've always, wanted that brotherly, I wanted to protect somebody.
I understand.
So playing offensive line, I was able to protect my quarterback, my running back, and just the guys behind me. Like you said, the first line of defense.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure they was okay.
All right. Fair enough. So the question that I'm asking everybody, and I think I know your answer, but I'm going to ask it anyhow. You can't pick which team you go to, and I know you just want your shot, your opportunity. But if you could pick a team to go play for, what team would it be and why?
I like to play for Kansas City.
Not the Bears.
Not the Bears.
I thought it would be the Bears since, you're from Chicago, grew up in Chicago. So, all right. So then why the Kansas City Chiefs?
I love Eric Bellamy's offense.
Okay.
They're very explosive. And I like the guard that's there now. I think his name's Agiati. He played for U of R.
Okay.
I just love the tenacity of the offensive line. I want to go out there and play with Pat Mahomes.
And I'm saying you would be guarding the $500 million man. So
that's amazing.
All right, fair enough. Do me a favor, sir. Please remind the people who you are.
My name is Jayvon Stigler Haynes. I am an offensive guard, and hopefully be coming to you soon on Sundays.
I look forward to seeing what you do, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Go and watch this young man tomorrow do his thing out there at the National Scouting Combine at the Grand Park Events Center. So, you know what? This is going to be a great opportunity for these young men to get out there. And like he said, he just wants to go out there and protect. And like I said, that's what at the end of the day, is what we do. We want to go out there, want to be a part of something bigger than us. We want to give back. More importantly, we want to go out there and do our thing. So I'm excited to see it. Your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena. Hey, be back in just a moment.
Generations Physical Therapy has been the Tri-State's leader in physical therapy services for over 20 years. And now we have a convenient location right in the heart of the capital city of Charleston, just off I-64. With convenient parking and flexible hours, your access to physical therapy is second to none. Plus, Snap Fitness is also in sight with 2 floors of gym equipment and sports enhancement training through A-Game Sports Performance. So whether you're needing hands-on physical therapy or looking to get results in our gym, our family's ready to help yours. Generations Physical Therapy and Snap Fitness. Multiple services, multiple locations. Experience you can count on.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, man. Your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena here, National Scouting Combine. Started tonight with the gentleman coming in, offensive line, defensive line, and running backs. This young man is going to be my last gentleman here for the night, but please make sure you remember to tune in tomorrow, beginning at 10 a.m. on the YouTube channel of the National Scouting Combine and also the NS Combine Twitch TV. So, sir, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would do me a favor, please.
Yes,
introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Cedric Dennis. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I played at Eastern Michigan. That was the last place I played football at.
What position?
D tackle, sir.
D tackle. So where'd your love of the game come from?
When I was young, it's just really backyard football. That's how it really started. You know what I'm saying? Blocking, picking up, messing up, and I always been good and a big body. So I just started loving the game and, playing the game like Madden and school with football and stuff.
So answer me this: why the defensive side of the ball?
I like hitting. I don't know. I feel like on defense you can show that dog and you could it's just like the aggression you can show. You just show that dog. You really show you can hit. I mean, on offense you could block, make pancakes. But I feel like on defense you could just really show your aggression and domination against another man. I feel,
Okay. So the question that I'm asking everybody, and again, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. You can't pick which team you go to, but if you could pick a team, and don't give me the politically correct answer of I'll play for anybody. I know that. I know that. I get that.
Yes, sir.
But if there's a team out there that you want them to specifically see your tape of what you do tomorrow,
yes, sir,
and you'll highlight, what team would you want to send that to first and why?
Detroit Lions, sir, because it'll always be a blessing to stay at home where my family's at, with my girl, my daughter, my mother, father, my sisters, uncles, aunties, stuff like that. So I already have a foundation there. I live 15 minutes away from the stadium, so it is a perfect fit.
Okay.
And be able to put on for my city and push the Lions to where I know they could be at one day, and I'd love to be a part of that. So I'll be my first pick. If I have opportunity, take it just like that. I don't care what the record is or anything, I'll take it.
So I want to ask you one last question because Detroit, they are going through a bit of a shakeup.
Yes, sir.
What instant impact do you think you would be able to contribute to the team if you got your opportunity to play?
I'm glad you asked that because I feel like the one thing the Lions is missing is the Detroit culture itself and how we do things and how we run things there in our city. And I feel like having that there in the program and having that dog and that Detroit in them and how we do it there, it'll push them to really play how the Detroit reps, So I feel like having that program, they'll really get that Detroit culture, how we do things there. And I feel like I can bring that culture and that dog to them in that fight that they need to have, and every day, every practice,
Okay. We're going to see this brother tomorrow handle his business. But before I let you go, please remind the people who you are.
I'm Cedric Dennis. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I played at Eastern Michigan my last year. Actually, there was 2018. I actually stopped because my parents both had leg surgery, so the house wasn't doing too good. So I stopped to work, support, help my family and stuff like that. Then what even is crazy pushed me back to going back to playing football was with my coworkers. I was working at the Detroit airport. His name was Samson. He was like, "Man, I don't know why he's here, bro. You need to be playing football. You need, you know what I'm saying? Like you too good, and you have a God-given talent. And you should be back on it. And hearing that from him, I was like, man, you're right. And I'm like, because I always continue training. I never stopped my training. I always kept going. And I was like, you're right. So kept going from there. Then I was trying to get back to Eastern. Then come find out my clock was ending. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go all the way, and I'm gonna try and get to the league.
There you go.
I mean, it's a harder route, of course. Not coming straight off a year of college football. I can show people it can be done, But I'll always say, do it better. I always push the better route and just be smart, pay attention in school, do what you gotta do. Then get to that point. Don't take the long route like I did, but I'll show it can be done. So
there you go. Hey man, I appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to see what this brother does tomorrow, man. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, everybody.
No worries, man. Hey, your man Eric Wilson, Sportsman. That's going to wrap it up for me here tonight. National Scouting Combine again tomorrow. Graham Park Event Center, beginning at 10 a.m. on the YouTube and Twitch channel. Make sure you check us out. 5 hours of watching the offensive line, defensive line, and running backs do their thing. The 40, 3-cone drill, bench press, the entire 9 yards. You're going to get it up close and personal. Courtesy of the National Scouting Combine and your man, Eric Wilson, for the Sports Arena signing off. Have a great night.